Space 44. It's been around over 2 years, about 2.5 I think. And just it came about, I heard my friend had like a vintage store next door, like of old clothes, and it's basically just a store, and he's like, you check out this building, there's a spare room. If you ever want to put on an art show or something, like just clear it out and it'll be sick. Yeah. There's this massive backyard, and we came down and it was just full of junk. Yeah. But when I had the first show, and then there was meant to be one, and then since then, everyone just keep coming up to us, oh, can I do a show, can I do a show? So like, it's never ending. Once a month we have an art show that's like just mostly art, like a local artist in the Shire that most of the time they haven't done a show ever, and it's like their first solo show, and like they spend ages working on it. And we start at 5-ish, and all the parents come in really, like all the older people, the younger kids come in too, and then it's more, then you get like the next kind of phase of people that are kind of just ready to party and check out the art as well, but have heaps of drinks. Yeah. I don't think so. I think it's more just like a DIY, like punk, more like an underground kind of do-it-yourself kind of culture. Like kids just doing everything themselves. It's all in their control. We basically just pay rent from art sales. Yeah. So from the last show, they sold like almost everything. Yeah. So we paid lots of rent for that, and that's it really. Yeah, it's basically. We just keep in really close contact with them and just listen to them and see what they want from us, and anything that's wrong, that thing that they're doing wrong, we just try to fix. But no, they're really cool. They love the space. They've been. I mean, when we first started, we were going to 2 a.m. and just everyone's getting loose like crazy, and then since then we've like kind of made it. Just have that 10 o'clock thing, and the cops are like, they're sweet as long as we're done. That's nice. It was sick. They killed it. I don't know, they're all just cool kids and they're heaps young and they just love art and they study it, so they're so passionate about it. I think everything they put in was them.
I'm Oste. I'm 19 years old. I study art education, I'm studying to be an art teacher, and I do paintings, prints and drawings. So Space is a really cool group of unique thinking artists and designers and musicians and people from around the Southern Shire in Cronulla with a vision, and they really stick to that. I had a recent show there. It was really cool to get the opportunity to display at 10 Works, I think, in a group show there. I've had works there in the past for little swap meet sort of exhibitions. And the guys from the Space have always been really supportive of my art. So typically the Space, sort of like a surf, skate, subculture inspired sort of vibe. A lot of the art is that sort of kitsch, punk style of art. So Jack, who's one of the owners, does a lot of sort of almost pop art, kitsch art, referencing overused images from pop culture like Bart Simpsons and Aliens, and making really fun and playful art that almost has a joke at the art world by not being too serious, or not taking itself too seriously. I don't know, rolled up jeans, bands and like oversized jackets or something, band tees, long hair, beanies. I felt like, sometimes everyone looks a bit the same, but it's sort of nice. It's a little community. I think for a lot of the young guys from Cronulla, it's become a little hub. So even when there's not a show, they'll hang out the back and sit around and have a couple of beers that are left over from the last show, or when there's a show, even the guys that aren't even that interested in the art, they'll come along to spend time with the people that are there. It's in a good spot, right on the corner. It's nice that it's small. Some people are confronted with how small the actual gallery space is, being just one room or a room and a half, but I think it makes it sort of intimate and tight. I think the fact that it's not heaps well advertised with a big sign out the front gives it a sort of exclusive appeal, and I think the kids like that it's their little spot